for allowing me to do this. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'd also like to thank all the former Grand Marshals who attended tonight, and the ones who aren't here. I'd still like to thank them for allowing the parade and get from where it started to where it is today. I think it's a great organization. When Jason called me the night and said, would you like to be the Irish Grand Marshal, and I accepted, I started doing a little history work on their website, looking at everything. And I went back and I just started looking at all the former Grand Marshals, and I was taken back a little bit that, what year was it, Jason?
Started? 1983.
1983. 1983, I was a teenager back then. But I still knew what was going on in town and things like that. And so I started looking back, and I started looking at the Irish Marshal, Grand Marshal, and things like that. And I just felt it was just a big honor to be amongst some of these guys, and not just those guys back then, but the guys throughout the years. And so I started thinking of, I met this guy, I did business with this guy, and I got to have a conversation with this guy, I voted for this guy, and I just, it's been a great pleasure through the years, and it's just a great pleasure to be amongst all the former Grand Marshals. So, one thing for sure I can say, there's 4 things about all the Grand Marshals throughout the years. That I've done business with many of them, I've supported many of them, I voted for many of them, and I admired some of them, and some of those guys who aren't with us today. So I feel blessed to be a part of that. So thank you guys very much. I want to thank my lovely wife, Danielle Corndorfer, who has done an incredible job of being married to me. Keeping everything in check, everything on point. We have 2 beautiful twin daughters, and she keeps everything at point. There's things I can't find around the house, there's things that are missing around the house because they're not in the attic, they're somewhere in the trash. Anyway, so thank you, Danielle, for all your support and love and doing what you do with the kids. You're sweet. I love you. So, with all that being said, one thing for sure, Mike and I will try to carry on a tradition that you guys have done and that the board has done for years. I think it's a tremendous organization. I've been involved with it before. I marched with my good friend Rob Schulte years ago when he was Grand Marshal, and I'm like, I like this, it's good. So here I am today, and what I will do and Mike will do is we'll commit to this organization. We'll be at most of any dinner they throw, and we'll try to march in every year that we can. So thanks again. So now it's time for the good, bad, and ugly.
Wait,